What is no longer worth it because of how expensive it has become? How everything is now a subscription. Okay, I guess I don't need it. I also hate how you need a login for everything now. I don't want an account. I just want to buy a shirt. Most fast food. I went to McDonald's the other day for the first time in years and was shocked at how expensive it is. Footlong sweet onion teriyaki from Subway, a normal drink, was $14 at Subway yesterday in Miami. I'm done with them forever. Remember $5 footlongs back in the day? R.I.P. Junk food, $6 for a bag of Lay's. I'll eat some damn baby carrots and hummus for less. Can't remember the last time I had a Coke either. Airbnb. All of the add-on fees usually drive the cost higher than an actual hotel stay in the same area. Yep, market saturation has hit. An actual hotel stay comes with clean sheets and towels, and no concerns about surprise cleaning fees when you didn't push the chairs in or something. Doritos, $6.99. What the fuck? Cable television. Concerts. By the time all the extras and fees are applied, they're out of reach. I used to go to concerts all the time. Now I have to be much more selective. Once a year, maybe twice if I'm feeling rich. Thrifting has become crazy expensive. All of the thrift stores I used to go to have increased prices. On top of that, garage sales are crazy. My favorite is pulling up to garage sales and see the owners have just printed out random listing from eBay. No, Bob, I am not going to pay $100 for a microwave from 2010 because it sold for that on eBay 5 years ago. Goodwill has lost their damn mind lately. They have forgotten that they are a dumpster that people pay them for the privilege to dive in, not a boutique store. Gestures broadly at everything. I honestly don't know how to survive anymore. Everything is getting more and more expensive, yet no one is getting a raise. Something has to give. Brisket used to be really cheap because it has lots of sinew and connective tissue. It takes a long time cooking to break down and make tender. Now, barbecue has taken off. Brisket has shot up in price. Streaming services were back at cable-like again. Haven't worn a pirate's hat in many years, but I can smell the salty air. I used to like dropping by Starbucks for a coffee, but fuck the $6 lattes or whatever it is now. I blacklisted Starbucks. I was apprehensive after the lawsuit, but I gave them a second chance, charged me extra for light ice. They're dead in my eyes, and I was an employee for 3 years. Boxed cereal. A box of Cheerios for $7 plus. Get the fuck out of here with that nonsense. I'll buy the store brand for $2 that comes in a bag instead of a box, at least until that gets too expensive as well. I need to figure out something else to eat for breakfast that's not boxed cereal. All fast food. Used to be you could at least rationalize it as a cheap treat, but now it's just as expensive as higher-end, fresh ingredient places with the same garbage quality and smaller portions. OMG, yes. Burger King and McDonald's have increased their prices by an insane amount. It costs like $30 now for only 2 people. Ordering delivery used to be same price as ordering in person with a small fee and tip per item. Now, most places have signed with a service, so they no longer do it themselves. And now you have to go through DoorDash or Uber Eats, etc., which add on additional fees, increase prices from menu price, and larger tips expected for what in most cases amounts to worse service than back when restaurant or pizza joint did their own delivery. Also, everywhere is asking for a tip option when checking out. Like I'm picking up my own pizza, I'm not tipping on top of the $20. Cost of living, housing. We may as well just all fuck off at this point. I'm an IT professional. I out-earn my parents by a large margin, yet I'm in my early 30s with no house or car. I'm gradually saving up for a deposit, but I can only do that because I live with parents and earn an above-average salary. Even I get fed up. My dad bought our house on a single blue-collar salary. I honestly don't know how people on minimum to average wage or rent keep going. Fixing things which I used to love doing. It's often much cheaper to just buy another one. Farmers markets. Everything was like 1/4 what it had cost at the store, grown closer, and by smaller local farms. Then everything changed when it became trendy. Now it's more expensive than stores, and I question if it's even from local farms and not Costco. Buying a new car, even the crap entry-level models with no options will run you near $30K. Who the hell is buying a $70K Ford? Getting regular haircuts. Damn near everything and anything. Except televisions. Go figure. Most all chain restaurants. Way better to go to locally owned places. I have loved Panera for almost 15 years, but it's been a while since I went there. Wanted to get lunch delivered yesterday, so thought it'd be nice to have Panera. Chose the You Pick 2 option. Soup was $9 and a sandwich was $17. $1.26 plus tax for a freaking lunch at Panera? I could get a gourmet pizza for that price. Honestly, Panera can fuck right off. Health insurance. We pay about $12,000 a year in premiums and also have an HSA that we contribute about $8,000 a year to. We have a deductible of like $10,000 that we have to hit for the insurance to pick up most of the costs. So in a bad year, we are out at least $20,000 for medical insurance. We have 2 kids and are pretty healthy, but seem to hit this every year now. Concerts. I went to hundreds of concerts in my teens, 20s, and early 30s. The most I ever spent on a ticket until recently was $150 to go to Woodstock 99. I tried to get nosebleeds for Elton John's farewell tour last year, and it was $250 to get in the building. Live music is one of the greatest pleasures known to man, and Ticketmaster Live Nation ruined it. They own the distribution, management, venues, event planning, etc. It's a vertical integration monopoly. Amazon Prime. It used to be the go-to for everything. Free 2-day shipping and good quality products for cheap. Now, it's just shitty Chinese products with Prime increasing their annual fees. Honestly, just not worth it anymore. Children. The cost of living is so high and the job market is so volatile that I wish I didn't have kids because the stress is insane. I lost my job yesterday because I work in the games industry, and it is genuinely bleak and terrifying. I love my kids, but living in the UK is awful right now. Disney trip. My girlfriend started charting out costs for a 1-week trip there. It's just the 2 of us, and it was around $4,500. I told her we could easily do a week-long international trip for less than that. Pizza. $18-22 average for a large cheese is insanity. Pizza is incredibly cheap to make, and $2-3 per topping for a small sprinkling. Making pizza dough is the easiest thing at home. Tons of great recipes online for sauces, cheese, and oven.